good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1122. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. The new edition, the new redesign. Let me know what you think. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, whatever. Now, sorry I'm late. I had a glitch. I could not load the Word page for whatever reason. And when I finally decided it wasn't going to work, then it worked. So I'm so happy. So the Word page is the government and nonprofit information page. So there are city and county and nonprofit programs and services that you might want to check out, read about them at your convenience. Also, the libraries are open until 8, and that does include Bragtown. And let's see what's on the docket at the Durham Technical Community College's Small Business Center, which is online. Free webinars for people who want to start businesses or people who have already done so. So today there's only one. In fact, this week there's only one that I have listed. So today from 4 until 5:30, there's going to be a class called Online Seller. It's going to be, again, free from 4 until 5:30. So go ahead and sign up in advance and then attend and learn a bunch of stuff. Now, it's a holiday week, so Bull City Hangout is probably going to be pretty fast and loose all week because there's, a lot of people are holding back because it's a holiday. So anyway, let me just continue. Let's go to the health page. In fact, let's just go to the, let's take a shortcut. I'm going to click on the big blue button at the top of the health page and see if there's any support groups we need to know about. Let's see. 22nd, right? Okay. Let's see. Let me blow this up just a little bit so that I can see it better. Okay, the Duke Cancer Patient Support Program, they're having their prostate cancer support group meeting. This is for patients and their families, not just Duke patients, but for any prostate cancer patient. Okay, so this is going to be tonight, this afternoon from 4 until 6. You do have to sign up in advance. You can do so by making a phone call or sending an email. Everything that you need is right there on the health page. You go to the health page, to your health, and then click on the big blue button at the top of the page that says health events. Okay, now let's see. I think something's going on tomorrow. Yes, the Durham Parkinson's Disease Support Group will be meeting tomorrow online from 10:30 until noon. And this is another Duke program. You can sign up via email with that one. Okay, now we're going to go to the legal page, legalese. Let's see. Let's see, there it is. All righty. The Durham Board of County Commissioners, they'll be having their meeting this evening from 7 until 10 online via Zoom, so you can watch any kind of different ways via YouTube, their website, Spectrum Channel 8, etc. And Legal Aid North Carolina, they're going to have their home meeting, as they do every Monday from 4 until 5. It's free. And HOME stands for Housing on Monday Evening. So they'll be talking about all kinds of different issues dealing with housing, including evictions, etc. Okay, now we're going to go to, let me tell you about the new housing helpline. So Legal Aid NC, in partnership with the NC HOPE program, they have a new statewide housing helpline. This is a phone call that you can make Mondays through Thursdays, 8:30 until 4. And all kinds of ways they can help you with evictions, landlord refusing rental assistance like NC HOPE, repairs and maintenance problems, mobile home evictions, other landlord-tenant issues. Also, they deal with public and subsidized housing lease terminations and also housing vouchers, and that does include Section 8. So you can get help by calling this particular number. I'll just give it to you, 877-201-6426. Read about it on the Legalese page. Okay, now let's go to the sports page, Sport and Life. Let's see. In fact, I'm going to click on the, let's go to the Great Outdoors. Click on that big green button at the top of the page. Eno River State Park, they have a couple of things going on. Let's see. One thing going on today, it's the Fish Dam Road hike. And it's a little cool out and a little rainy out, but if the weather does hold, they're going to have a 2-mile off-trail hike. And it might be a little muddy because it's raining today, just a little bit. So you might want to wear your hiking boots. So this is going to start at 2 o'clock from 2 until 4:30. You're joining a 2-mile hike off-trail, okay, along the historic road. You can learn about the history of the 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 section of the park. Do call to register. And of course, when you do call, you'll find out if it's been called off or not. It might be called off, who knows. But it is a little cool out and it is a little rainy out. So you can call and make sure. Okay, let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. Like I said, not a whole lot going on because it is actually a holiday week. Okay, New Visions of Africa restaurant. They'll be giving away free meals 3 until 6. If you are in need, you can go there and get a free warm meal, which you can enjoy on the picnic table. It's a little cool out, but still, it's not too cool to have a free meal, just saying, or you can take it home. Okay, I told you about home housing on Monday evening, hosted by Legal Aid NC from 4 until 5. Mentioned that already. It's going to be a special program online on Zoom. Duke University's Sanford School of Public Policy, they're hosting a special event. It's called The Fight for Equality in Latin America, how LGBTIQ plus policymakers are advocating for change. This is going to be this afternoon from 5 until 6:30. So they're going to have 3 guest speakers. Alberto de Belaunde, he's the first openly gay Peruvian congressman. Tamara Adrian, the first transgender person elected to office in Venezuela. Wow. And Sandra Moran, the first lesbian elected to Guatemala's legislature. That should be really interesting. So this is going to be a talk in English, though. They'll be discussing LGBTIQ plus rights in Latin America. So you can visit their Facebook event page for more information, and then you can just click to register and attend the free event on Zoom. That should be really fascinating. Okay, Marvis Fun, she's going to hold her online Stay Well virtual line dance class. Learn the steps to your favorite line dances and the ones you always wanted to learn from 7 until 8. It's free and it's on Zoom. Now, tomorrow, let's see. I couldn't find out if rooftop yoga is going on tomorrow. It's going to be real cool tomorrow. So I'm not going to mention it. It's listed in the Durham Skywriter. I was unable to find out if they're going through with it. So it's there for you to check out if you want to see if they're going to still hold it tomorrow at the main library. Usually it's on Tuesdays at 10 o'clock. But again, the weather's going to be a little rough. Okay, New Visions of Africa restaurant. They're going to be giving away groceries starting at 12:30 tomorrow. So again, they are right next door to WD Hill. Go around and park in the WD Hill parking lot if you're driving. If you're on the bus, then take the number 5 or the 5K from downtown or Point South. And just to let you know, tomorrow is also going to be a special day for people who love to buy things that are fresh for Thanksgiving. So a special Thanksgiving Durham Farmers Market is going to be in Durham Central Park tomorrow from 3 until 5. And then there's going to be a special pre-Thanksgiving South Durham Farmers Market. That's going to be from 3 until 5. And that's at the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center South on Highway 55. Just to let you know, so you can be prepared for that if you're going shopping. All righty, let's check the weather. Check my app real quick. It is, I'll tell you right now, I just fed my cat Spike, and it is, for me, it's a little airish out. It's 51 with showers, and it's going to be 57, which is a bit of an improvement, but it's going to be pretty much showery, if that's a word, just about all day. I think it's going to let up just a little bit mid-afternoon, and we'll see about that. I hope so. So let's see what it's going to be tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow, it's going to be 28 degrees in the morning, So, that's why I didn't mention the story time. They're not holding it anymore. That's for the little kids. They usually do it on Tuesday mornings. So I guess they'll pick that back up in the spring because it's getting cold out now. It's going to be 28 tomorrow morning. Wow. The high is only going to be 48. I kind of doubt that they're going to have the rooftop yoga. You can check. I checked. I couldn't find out. But maybe this afternoon they'll make an announcement, maybe on Facebook, that it's been called off, or if they're going to be brave enough to carry it on tomorrow. You can find out if you're really curious. But tomorrow is going to be sunny at least, but the high is only going to be 48 degrees. It's going to be nice for Thanksgiving, happy to say. So Wednesday is going to be 52, which is a little better. But Thursday, 60. Can't complain. It's going to be partly sunny. Can't say anything bad about that because, after all, Thanksgiving is the day we all get together, hopefully, and have delicious meals. And just family time, family and friend time. That's what we all need. So let's see, share this out so that more people can know what's happening today in Durham. And let's see what's going on in, oh shoot, what is it called? Guy, what's your city? Kennewick, Washington State, way out west. So let's see what's new with Guy. Guy, what's new?
Well, gosh, where do I start?
Where do you start?
The pest control guy is coming, and he called me a little bit ago and said I'm going to be there in half an hour. I said, well, you don't need to knock. We have 3 dogs. As soon as the car pulls in the driveway, we know something's going on. Mm-hmm. Okay. The newest thing in the pipe, on Monday, I like to start new projects, and one of them is experimenting on Twitter with the size of the logo that I include, to bring attention to the post. Okay. So yesterday I thought, well, I could get away with 400 pixels by 400 pixels. That's nice and small. Won't take a lot of time to load. It'll work on mobile phone. Okay. So then I got to looking at it and I said, you know what? There's a gray line down the right side of that. And when I captured it, I did something to it to cause that line to happen. So I just had to paint over it with a black line, 6 pixels wide, covered up that boo-boo. And now it's pretty.
It's fine now. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to spend some of this holiday, because I'll be, my family's in Chicago. Well, I do have a cousin Julia. I'll probably check in on her. And if she's up to it, we might cook a sweet potato pie together. If she's up to it. She is 97. But she seems to be excited about it. But I'm going to, let her determine whether we're going to do this or not. But anyway, if I don't spend the whole day with cousin Julia, I'm actually going to work on my SEO and my, because the Durham Skywriter has been redesigned. So I'm just going to kind of see the different ways that I can improve.
Okay. You've touted Guy Cook as being the know-all person of SEO. Yes?
Yeah.
You said it.
That's why I mentioned you. That's why I'm telling you.
Her name is Leanne Wong, like wrong without the R, WONG.
Okay.
She's in Singapore. I just subscribed to her stuff yesterday. She speaks English perfect. And her videos are not an hour long. It's like 5-10 minutes, at least the ones I've seen so far. And she's dang good. She's as far as I'm concerned, she is the go-to person for SEO. If you're just getting started looking at it, she's got 5 tasks, I guess you call them, or chores to do. And I've gone through the first 2 and I know I got to do them. Okay.
Wow.
It's like if you have a link or landing page that's on the second page of Google, right? This is how you move it from page 2 to page 1. By you take the keywords that are working for you on page 1, like Durham Skywriter is probably working for you really good on page 1. Okay. And maybe you've got the health page is on page 2 because whatever. So she shows how to go into the Google. Remember we talked the other day about Google Search Console?
Yeah.
Well, there's a way you can go into Google Search Console, and she does it chapter and verse in a video that's easy as cake to understand, and says, this is what you got to roll. Okay. This is where you find out what your prime beef keywords are and how many of them are being used on the content that's not doing as well. And I mean, these days, if you're not doing well on and a page is showing up on 2 or 3, then you got to debate, well, do I just delete it and don't even use it anymore? Well, no, not if it's the health page, because that's one of your main sections, right? Yeah. So you want to find out how to make that work better. Like the one I did on Route 6, I work on that one, is I had categories for each state. Like I'd have Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, blah, blah, blah. I had to change the title to happenings in Massachusetts because that's what the category is about, right? Happenings. So if I just, it's like having a link that says click here. It doesn't tell you anything it's about. So by changing the title to happenings in that particular state, I increased the SEO score according to Rank Math from 0 to nothing, which was bad, to 89. Okay. Now, I haven't pushed the envelope to find out how to get 100. I'm enough of a Virgo to want to do that, but I got too many irons in the fire, resizing logos and so forth. Oh, let me show you real quick. Can I show you the new?
Yeah, post it and I'll share it.
Well, you don't have to share it. I'm just going to do a quick screen share. Search Jessen. That's the screen I want to share. Thank God for, if you don't have dual monitors, kids, get dual monitors. Okay. There you have it. This image with a nice border around it.
Nice. That is nice.
Instead of being 400 by 400, which made the letters come right to the edge. Okay. Now it's got a little bit of a shoulder, and I got rid of that gray line that was on this side. If you can see my mouse, I think
that is nice. I like the gradiated colors.
My wife gave me a pat on the back. This is a software. Gosh, when did I get this? 2019, 2018, something like that. And just kicking the tires on the software. I said, well, let's see what happens when I do it like this. And so I did it, created the logo, and my wife goes, oh, wow, that's so cool. Okay. She says, what did she use? Is it umber? I don't know. It's something that when it has that gradient thing, it's kind of blue at the top and brown at the bottom.
I do like that. Yeah.
That's supposed to, I guess it's the 23 jewel stem winder in design is what she says. So,
okay. It is nice, I have to say.
Anyway, I probably won't be around for a day or 3. I've got that thing coming up later today.
Dental procedure.
Dental procedure, yes. And we won't go into talking about it because the less I think about
it. That's fine. Less is more.
Yeah.
Less is more.
Less is more, absolutely. So do take a look at that Leanne Wong information.
Leanne Wong. I wrote her name down, and in fact, I'm going to circle it. And actually, I got some stuff to do this afternoon. I'll probably watch.
What I like about her the best is she's real to the point. She doesn't say, "Oh, hi, so and so for joining the." She doesn't do all that stuff.
What city are you watching from, and all that stuff?
Yeah. So it's
I hate when live streamers do all that. They're like, this gives them a few minutes to come in the room.
Just because
she figures, well, if you're smart, if you're live streaming, it is discouraging. I know from personal experience to start a live stream with no one in the audience, but you still talk as if someone's there, because more people are going to probably watch the replay than the actual live stream, unless you're really super
Speaking
popular.
of watching the replay, what are you doing for statistics? Do you get those from StreamYard? I've never experimented with it. Like, does it say X number of people viewed this video on Facebook, X number viewed it on YouTube, or do they not do that?
I guess if I thought of it, I'd check. I think it would be
Oh,
part of my YouTube analytics.
okay.
I would think.
Yeah, I'm sure it is
Yeah.
in YouTube. Yeah, because you go up and you can just click on the thing that's in your
Mhm.
profile and say, "Here's all my
Yeah.
videos." And it has a little
Yeah.
number. But I
Yeah.
didn't know if they did it for everything.
Yeah. But I was just going to say, for those who are beginner live streamers, to always act as if you have a big audience, because if you're there's nothing more boring than the person saying, well, let's wait and give people a chance to come in. Now I can see them doing that for a conference, but not for a live stream, because you can always um just eliminate that. I guess you could do it and then eliminate it for the replay. You can edit it down. But
Now,
for the people watching live, it's boring.
when you send out the Bull City Hangout, you only send it to Facebook and to YouTube, or do you send it
Facebook
other
and you,
ones?
for some reason, Twitter, it goes to Twitter, but I can't make the announcement in Twitter because somehow
Huh?
Twitter changed something
Yeah.
where when you're using StreamYard, you can't post comments yourself
Oh, yeah. You
in
can put
Twitter.
in I'm going to go live at 2:00 or something, just as a text link, but you can't do the live
Well, I
thing.
guess you could do it outside of StreamYard. Actually,
Ah,
that's probably a smart thing to do, is to send a tweet and let people know that you'll be
right.
broadcasting. But the
Especially
broadcast, I quite
if you've got a lot of followers on that channel, whatever it is, Pinterest or Instagram or Twitter or whatever, make the cookie cutter announcement and then post it in there. It won't take that long.
I could probably do that, because it is broadcasting right now on Twitter as we speak, but no
Okay.
announcement has been made. I just show up. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah,
Well, I'm
and
going
I
to
do
get
need
back
to.
to doing the do.
Okay, you do
Oh,
that, and
speaking of Twitter,
mhm.
I Eileen talked about this thing called Twitter Blue, and I said, "Well, gosh, I wonder how much that costs. $2.99 to have Twitter
Twitter
Blue, which is
Blue.
like the
What is that?
premium Twitter, I guess you'd say, or something. Anyway,
What does it do?
more. It does more than you're doing now with Twitter. Just do a Google for it. Find
Okay,
out
well, let me write that
specifics
down too
about
then.
Twitter Blue, or watch
Twitter,
or watch Eileen's
Eileen Smith,
full length motion
another
picture.
guru. Okay, I never heard of it. Oh, and speaking of Blue, though, I know you don't use the Yeti mic, but for those who
Right.
do use the Yeti mic, Yeti has a new app that allows you, and I'm going to try it out. Maybe I should try it out sometime this week once I download the app. If you use the Yeti mic, you can change your voice. They have all these fun
Oh, so if you want to
alien.
sound like Miss Piggy, you can sound like Miss Piggy, or you can sound like Samuel L. Jackson or whatever.
Well, I don't think it's that specific, but
Oh,
alien and monster and all
oh,
that kind
okay,
of.
okay,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
So I just
Too
heard
bad
about.
you
I was
didn't have
watching.
that before Halloween. You could have really shocked everyone.
Well, I think it might be new because I was watching a video by Sarah 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗧. She's good for tech, and
Uh-huh.
she was giving a demonstration on this new app, and it looks like it's so much fun. So I'll be downloading it sometime this week, and maybe I'll be playing with it a little bit later on.
Speaking of apps, this morning, the lady that's on Haps TV, and she does cooking shows mostly, she was doing a thing on how to grab a video off of Facebook with your phone or your computer, whatever. Okay.
I
And
used to be able to do that easily. Yeah.
the app is called Friendly that she was talking about. And so I took a
Okay.
look at it and go, yeah, this is a keeper. So
Yeah.
if you go to your Play Store or I don't know, the Apple, they call it the App Store, don't they? Just search for
Yeah.
Friendly for Facebook, and that's how you can capture videos. Like if you see a video that Eileen does, or Fraser Ramsey does, or somebody that does, and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's a little bit of a tidbit there," and then you could do like an infomercial. Say, "Well, we're going to talk more about this app or this whatever the video is about in greater detail when we do the Sunday session of the Bull City Hangouts, and we're going to have such and such a guest and yada yada yada."
That sounds pretty cool. I'll check that out as well. You're just full of information.
Ideas are my life. And I had a coffee, so, one
I
of
would
the
check
fringe
it out.
benefits.
You used to be able, the old trick of getting the URL to Facebook videos used to be, you would, it was like m.facebook or something like it. In other words, it was the mobile version. And then
basic.
then you could copy the URL, but then
if you get the URL for the movie and change it to mbasic, then you can do it on your desktop.
So so anyway, that's it for Bull City Hangout. Good luck with your dental procedure.
Even medium luck would be better.
Oh, well, excellent luck. Excellent luck.
Okay.
So so we'll be seeing you another time. Hopefully you'll be able to heal so you can have delicious food for Thanksgiving. It's not a good week to have a dental procedure with it being Thanksgiving week, Guy.
Well,
I guess you weren't thinking about that. Bless your heart.
I'm not really worried about it. My wife had me get the turkey out, and I remember yesterday that we have to thaw that puppy out.
Because you want to eat some.
Well, I went and got it out of this. This is how she's going to roll. She bought a 10 to 12 pound little turkey so she can make gravy and so forth to take to John's house. Her brother-in-law lives about an hour away from us.
Okay.
And we're going to go there for Thanksgiving, but she wants to pre-make part of the meal, like the stuffing and so forth.
That's thoughtful. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
It'll be fun.
I'm sure it will. So you have a beautiful day. Oh, what's the temperature in Washington State? Because it's cold today.
I was listening to you saying 60. I went, no, we're a long ways from seeing 60. Let me see. Weather forecast. When I went to my INR test, it was 35. I was worried about it being frosty roads.
It's in the 30s in Chicago, I think.
The maximum heat today, when it's a real scorcher, a sweltering 45. Yes.
Yeah. That's not too What's it going to be for Thanksgiving? Since you have an hour drive.
Thanksgiving, it's going to be 51.
That's not bad.
That's I won't wear a thong that day.
I mean, that's cool because you don't have to have the heat on in your car.
Well, so the thing I like about when it's cold like this, like we've been having cold, there's no precipitation. Tomorrow, 72% chance of rain, and the high is only going to be 53. So that means the nighttime is going to get down cold, and that's when you got to worry about it being frost on the roads, ice situations.
Yeah. Well, we're not doing too badly in that area. The only rain for this week actually is today.
Yeah.
There's no more rain in the forecast till all this week and next.
Oh, that's good. That means the rain that we're having Tuesday, tomorrow, isn't headed east. That's good.
Probably not.
I mean, many times we share our weather with you guys on the East Coast. It goes across the country.
Except we're east
Tuesday in the Northwest, it's going to be real rainy, and then it's going to migrate across.
I think any winds that would affect us would probably be any like strong winds from Canada, for those cold spells.
That's when it gets cold, though. When it comes out of the north, then you get your long johns out of the drawer.
Gulf breezes, though, I welcome those. I don't welcome the hurricanes, though. But anyway,
I don't blame you.
So I'm going to go, and you have a great procedure there, and I will see you the next time I see you.
Ciao for now, as they say.
Okay, see you.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. Okay, looking forward to seeing you drop by. Anybody can drop by Bull City Hangout. You can do so by clicking on the link on the Facebook side. If you're watching from Twitter or YouTube and wondering about that link, it's only on the Facebook side. So it's on 3 different platforms. But if you want to join me, you have to watch from the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. And that's it for today's show. Share this out so that more people can know what's happening. And also so they'll notice, because they'll know that I mentioned the 2 special pre-Thanksgiving farmers markets, which are going to be downtown, 3 to 5, Durham Central Park, the Durham Farmers Market. The South Durham Farmers Market is going to be 3 to 5, same hours. in the Greenwood Common Shopping Center South on Highway 55. So tell everybody you know about that. And I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.